Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even, but one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They call the counter play here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the line.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bama.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Vols are going to keep this drive moving. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. It's third down for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They go with a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Eludes the rush. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Fair catch made near the 45. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead,
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
that offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Cooper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying the old counter play here. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
With the return, it's Cooper. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. With the catch, it's Cooper. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And there's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Tennessee, 14.
The Vols will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. To take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. 2nd down coming up.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First down here for this offense.
Yankee blue, Jackrabbit.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's a run to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying for a 4th down completion. Escapes the pocket. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 35, Tennessee 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Belly stunner, in blue.
They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense, and looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Alabama.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Interesting choice here at the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Vols will crank up the tempo. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up.
6-9-1, Gators far. Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. One of those critical third down plays coming up. He tosses it back. Lets it go as he's being hit. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the backer, just nearing the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, tied, and the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Alabama 55, Tennessee.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.